Alright, good evening everyone. I am Jasper John de la Cruz from BSED Math 4-1, and this is my presentation of our Learning Enhancement 2. Alright, so first of all, let us go to General Education. So this is a 10-item question. Alright, so this is to continue the questions for General Education. Number 1. Which pronoun correctly completes I can't find blank ballpen? Can I use blank Tristan? Alright, the choices are A, yours, mine. Letter B, yours. Letter C, mine, yours. Or letter D, my, your. Alright, so the correct answer for this one is, okay, letter B, yours. So let us rationalize. So why is it your and yours? Okay. So your, as we all know, it is a possessive adjective that describes the noun ballpen. On the other hand, yours is a possessive pronoun that replaces the noun ballpen. Okay? So it is an adjective, the word your, it's because it comes before a noun. Alright? So that is a possessive adjective. Well, on the other hand, the noun, the yours, is a possessive pronoun because it comes before the noun, or it replaces the noun. So why are the other options are incorrect? Okay, letter A, mine does not match the owner being addressed. So meaning to say, let's go back, yours and mine. So this one, mine, does not match the owner being addressed here, which is Tristan. Then letter C, mine and yours. So mine cannot describe the ballpen, right? And letter D, my, your. Of course, it needs to be yours, as your cannot stand alone. Okay. Next question, number 22. If 35% of the graduating class failed in NSAT and 260 passed, how many failed? Okay, letter A, 105. Letter B, 140. Letter C, 130. And letter D, 91. Alright. So what do you think is the correct answer? And the correct answer is letter B, 140. So why 140? It says in the question 35% failed and 65% passed. So if 65% is equal to 260, then total is equal to 400. So the 35% of 400 is 140. So meaning to say, the other choices come from incorrect total, okay, or it is not the correct percentage computation. So I think this is very understandable. Let us proceed to question number 23. Children in mountain ranges diagnosed with goiter likely suffer from letter A, lack of iodine in food. Letter B, excess of iodine in diet or iodine. Letter C, excess of vitamins in diet. And letter D, lack of iron in the diet. So the correct answer here is letter A, lack of iodine or iodine in food. So why is it letter A? Goiter is caused by iodine deficiency. Okay? So it is caused by like deficiency commonly known in mountain areas. Alright. So mountain areas often have iodine poor soil and food. That is why children in mountain ranges is most likely lacking from iodine in food. So why are other options incorrect? Okay, It's because letter B, excess of iodine in diet. This excess iodine does not cause goiter. Okay. And then letter C, vitamins are unrelated. So, of course, vitamins can be good to your body. And letter D, iron deficiency, right, causes anemia, not goiter. Okay, let's proceed na. Number 24. Okay, sa pagtaas ng bandila sa kawit, anong wika ang ginamit ni Aguinaldo sa kanyang talumpati? Okay, letter A, Espanyol. Letter B, Tagalog. Letter C, Ingles. And letter D, Chabacano. So the correct answer here is letter A, Espanyol. Why letter A? Emilio Aguinaldo delivered his Kawit Proclamation speech in Spanish. And Spanish was the official language at that time. So meaning to say, of course, ang ginamit na wika ni Aguinaldo sa kanyang talumpati cannot be Tagalog because they cannot understand it. Cannot be English and Chabacano because it was Spanish, or let me say Spanish era at that moment. Alright? Next, number 5. A child discovered a new formula for decreasing ant population, but a teacher claimed it as hers. This violates the child's right to letter A, life and liberty. Letter B, intellectual property. Letter C, due process. And letter D, eminent domain. What do you think is the answer? Okay, the answer is intellectual property. Right? This violates intellectual property, meaning to say ownership of ideas. So, why are the other options are wrong? Okay? The other options are wrong. Life and liberty, this is not about it. Okay? And then letter C, due process, it is legal fairness. Okay, and eminent domain, that involves government property. So for the answer, okay, that is intellectual property, as it the child created a formula, okay, and then it claims violating ownership of ideas and inventions. Number 26. Liza's PEHM grades for the 4th grading are as follows: 83, 86, 80, and 88. So, what is her average? Okay. So, the choices are 85, 84.25, 86, and 84. So, how do we get this? Alright, so to get the average, as we all know, we need to add all these 4 numbers given in this set of elements. Okay, 83, 86, 88, and divide it by how many are they. So they are 4. So divide it by 4, the answer will be 84.25. So this is the solution or the rationalization. Okay. When you add it all together, 337 divided by 4, that is 84.25. Now, number 27. Which statement is true about a textbook laid on a table? Okay, letter A, no force acts on it. Letter B, it undergoes acceleration. Letter C, sum of forces is 0. And letter D, it undergoes deceleration. Okay, so which statement is true about a textbook laid on a table? So what do you think? The answer would be letter C, sum of forces is 0. Why? It's because the force of gravity is balanced by the table's normal force, and balanced forces mean that force is 0. So the book is not moving, alright? Because it is balanced, the force is balanced. So net force is 0. Why is other choices incorrect? So letter A, no force acts on it. That's not true because forces are present. Then it undergoes acceleration. No acceleration occurs because it's not moving, right? And it undergoes deceleration. Same is not true, right? There's no acceleration or deceleration. Okay. Question number 28. Analects, short, witty sayings on moral values are attributed to letter A. Mao Zedong, letter B. Confucius, letter C. Mencius, letter D. Lao Tzu. So the correct answer here is letter B. Confucius. Alright. So the Analects contain Confucius teachings on morals. So this is the rationalization. Okay. It focuses on morals, ethics, and proper conduct. So Mao was a modern leader, not this one. And Mencius, on the other hand, is a follower, and Lao Tzu is taught Taoism. Okay. Number 29. After a pet dog bites a child, the owner should, letter A, observe dog 10 to 18 days before anti-rabies shot. So, observe the dog. Letter B, use the dog's brain on wound. Letter C, kill the dog. Or letter D, tie and feed regularly. So what do you think should be the correct answer here? The correct answer here is letter A, observe the dog 10 to 18 days before anti-rabies shot. Alright? So, why are others incorrect? Okay? So, letter B, this is unsafe and unscientific, right? And letter C, kill the dog. No, immediate killing is not advisable. And tie and feed regularly. Of course, feeding does not address the rabies. Okay? So, observing the dog helps determine rabies infection. And immediately killing is not medically advised. So, the answer should be letter A. Okay? So now let us proceed to the last number of general education, number 30. Explorers on the moon survived using food in, okay, letter A, jelly form, letter B, capsule form, letter C, biscuit form, and letter D, liquid form. So what do you think? The answer is letter D, liquid form. Alright? Liquid food prevents crumbs from floating in space. Okay? And early astronauts, as you know your history, consume food in liquid or semi-liquid. Okay? So this prevents crumbs. So solid food like jelly, capsule, biscuit create floating debris. So it's not advisable. Alright, I think that is for general education. Now let us proceed